Hello, everybody, and welcome to Women's LAXNAI here at the Utica University Nexus Center, where we have a fifth-place matchup between Identity Lacrosse and Tri-City. Hello, lacrosse fans. This is David Bowie here, bringing you the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us here on the second ever Women's LAXNAI tournament. Big thank you to all the teams, players, coaches, staff who have come out here to make this possible, and of course the organizers as well for getting the second official one underway. We had a great success from last year, and we're building upon it this year here for the second iteration of it. The starting goalies for each team for Identity Lacrosse, it will be Bree Blackbird in net. And opposite to her, between the pipes, will be Tri-City's Lily Berra, number 20. Tri-City will be dressed in the aqua green and white with black trim, as Identity Lacrosse will be in the blue with white and purple trim. A little handshake before we start the opening face-off, and here we go. Face-off won by Tri-City, and they'll start the attack here as Sam DeCondo will corral the loose ball from the face-off, and she'll get the offense started here. On the far side. Back to that, I think that pass was intended for DeCondo, and now here's a breakaway opportunity already for Identity Lacrosse. Here it is. There's a shot. Oh, and save, and I believe it may have gone, it went wide. I think there was the save. Yeah, the clock was reset, as London Lazor was the one who had the breakaway opportunity. And now Leah Alteri. Oh, receives a bit of a cross-check here. Close to the back of the head, but I think she just avoided it at the last second. Ball here on the near side. Almost scooped up. And finally will be by Identity Lacrosse on that little mix-up. And here comes Identity Lacrosse into the attacking zone. Selena Beauvais at the point. Shot. Just bounces way wide. And it'll be rebounded by Identity. Shot. And that just goes high. As Kendra Hill tried to make the shot. That ball is just lobbed up and dumped back to the goalie. So Berra is going to have to come out of it to grab it. And the 10-second violation will stop it here, and we'll turn the ball over for Identity Lacrosse. Identity has the ball here, going into the attacking zone. Lexi Lazor, spin move, loses the ball in the process. Picked up by Identity, shot over the top, and that just goes wide. There's another shot attempt, but stick obstruction there, and it went high as a result. I don't think Barrow was ready for that shot. She barely even flinched until that ball sailed wide. And now Leah Alteri on the far side. Fires a shot. It bounces a little too high. Tri-City able to recorral the ball. Now at the point. Ayana Sowich. Now to the near side, meant for Sam DeCondo. She'll have to recorral the ball. Oh, she just avoids a slash there, but the shot clock will run out, and it will be Identity ball. Oh no, that ball rolls over and back on the dropped pass there from Identity Lacrosse. So an unforced error will give the ball back here to Tri-City. On the far side, Tri-City in the attacking zone. Pass there for Chiefs, and she takes a shot, and that just bounces off the half wall and it went wide. Tri-City able to pick up the loose ball. No score here as we are early in the first half. Ball up in the air, picked up. There's a low shot. It just goes wide. Rebounded by Identity. And they will take over here as they have possession. There's a long outlet pass. It's on the mark. Here's a breakaway chance. Shot and saved by Para. There's another chance and score. London Lazor picks up the loose change and throws it in. And we have the tie broken here. It's 1-0. There's the initial save, but there's Lazor over the top picking up the pieces and getting it over the right shoulder of Lily Para. There's the initial save from the breakaway. That ball just scoots away enough as Para couldn't stick handle it and get it in her stick. And London Lazor makes no mistake. And back on the attack comes Tri-City, trying to tie this all up. Tri-City on the attack at the point. Sowich. Get here to the near side. Pass across now, cutting through the middle is DeCondo. DeCondo with a shot. It went off a defender, but the shot clock will run out. That's London Lazor's 5th goal of the tournament so far. And she is the lone goal scorer here as we are just past 1/3 of this half. Lexi Lazor just toss it off to the far side. Now back to Lazor. Takes the shot, bounces kind of slowly. That's easily batted down. As the shot clock hits, and it will be Tri-City's ball here with just over 9 minutes left to play. London Lazor leads the team with goals, 5 in this tournament. Already making an impact here. And now Tri-City looking to do some damage. An illegal moving pick there will grant the ball to Identity Lacrosse. As Identity will take it across now into the attacking zone. London Lazor gets it to the far side. Shot over the top, and that just hits the glass. And London Lazor able to pick it up. Back on the far side now for Oriana Brown. Back to Lazor, shot, and that just goes wide. Rebound, shot again, and it goes wide in the same spot. Picked up by Tri-City. Or will they? It's loose again. Picked up by Identity. Lexi Lazor with a shot. And saved by Para. 2 Lazors out there, Lexi and London, out there on the same shift together. And now Tri-City with the ball. Knocked down. And now scooped up. Back the other way. Identity Lacrosse on a breakaway. 2-0. Fake shot and score! And Identity Lacrosse taking advantage of the turnover that they caused. It's now 2-0. Take a look at that one more time. That's Kendall Polak coming in. Polak fake. There's the shot over the top. Polak getting her first goal. That's her 2nd of the tournament. So she's doubled up here as Identity up 2-0. And the ball's being awarded here to Identity. Ball was stuck in the stick there for a second. And now ball's on the far side of the attacking zone for Identity. Far side point, lobbed over, goes over everybody's head. And now to the near side corner. Battle for the loose ball, picked up by Tri-City as Sowich able to get it, but that ball's jarred loose. Be picked up, however, again by Tri-City, and they'll make it across before the 10-second violation. Cross pass. Now back, nice little spin move, there's a shot, and score! Oh, what a beauty of a goal there on that turnaround bid. And Tri-City gets their first goal of the game. It's now 2-1. Oh, and rifles it through 5-0. See if we can look at that one more time. Here's the goal right there. Nice little spin, 360, and then just fires it all in one good motion.
Tri-City goal, third first of the game, scored by number 3, Brindley Roden. Third goal, 5:49.
And Brindley Roden with the goal. She scores to put Tri-City on the board, 2-1. Still anybody's game here as we are 2/3 the way through. There's a shot and nice bat down there by Identity Lacrosse. Now back the other way. Here's a breakaway chance for a Lazar shot. Oh, she hits the post and hits the back of the net and she scores. London Lazar again strikes. We'll take a look at the replay. She's all alone. She hits the post. There it is, but it goes off the back of the left leg of Lily Berra, and it ricocheted in. One more look at it here. There's the shot off the back of the leg. She was a little dejected for a second. Then she saw the ball roll through, and then she started celebrating. London Lazar getting her 6th goal of the tournament here. And she has been a force to be reckoned with here for Identity Lacrosse. Sarah Thompson now on the near side. Lobbed up for London Lazar, looking for the hat trick. Fires a shot and saved by Berra. Rebound. There's a battle for it, it's still loose. Shot over the top, quickly snuck through there. Oriana Brown making the shot. Here's a chance here, it just goes wide. Another chance over the top, and saved by Berra. Berra under siege there, but she was able to stop them all. Pass was deflected, but still able to be corralled here by Tri-City as Leah Alteri now on the attack. Centering pass, there's the shot, it just goes wide. Rebound attempt, low shot, saved there by Blackbird. Blackbird hasn't been tested much here, but she has a good save here from that offensive threat. And now back the other way it comes. Identity Lacrosse. Here's a chance over the top. Oh, it just goes wide. Loose ball corralled there by Sierra Brown. Oh, and Brown gets her stick knocked out of her hands. Battle for that ball. Brown almost came away with it, but the shot clock hits and expires as the Yeti will take over here on offense. Here comes Leah Alteri, sends to the far side. There's a shot. Oh, it just misses wide. There's another shot and saved by Blackbird. Identity able to recover the rebound. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Cross pass. Just quite misses. It could not be corralled. It's loose. Tri-City trying to handle the ball. Oh, and a push there is going to award the ball here to Tri-City. And Tri-City will start it out of their own zone. Comes Sam Now to the near side as Sowich lost the ball off a good stick check and defense there from Identity Lacrosse. Oh, a little bit of a collision there. And they're going to award the ball to Tri-City as it was a high check there from Identity Lacrosse. Now Terry has it. Still sent to the near side corner. Low shot and save by Blackbird. Denying DeCondo on the shot. Now back out here to the near side point. Chiefs. Lobs it up. Fakes the one-timer. There's the low shot. One off a defender. DeCondo trying to make that shot. She's trying to pass it out. Now it's corralled at the point. And a foul there will award the ball here to Identity Lacrosse. Up by 2 here. Last 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. 3-1 game. London Lazor has 2 goals. Has a hat trick opportunity here as she receives the ball here at the point. Lazor coming in. On the near side, decides to retreat. Cuts back through the middle. Fakes the shot. Sends it to the far side point. Only 5 seconds left. Cross pass. There's a chance. Shot and it just goes wide. And that is going to do it here for the first half as Identity Lacrosse. They have a 2-goal lead. They're up 3-1 over Tri-City. It looks like we've got Greg Beecher coming on here of Blue Squatch Productions. Craig, nice to have you on here. Thank you for bringing us all the broadcasts here for LAXNAI.
Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate having you here. That's why I wanted to jump on real quick and say thank you very much to David Bowie. He's been excellent all weekend. He makes sure we get food when we don't. We appreciate seeing him here every year. One of the people we are extremely excited to see. And it's so cool to watch the Yeti game and have you call it. And we really appreciate you. So thank you very much, David. I just wanted to make sure I got on there. Other than that, I'm going to shut my mouth again. And thanks so much for joining us on behalf of all of us here at Blue Squatch Productions, which everybody knows is really just charity and myself. But thank you.
Muchly appreciated and always happy to be here on the broadcast as this is my final game of the tournament here. So again, a big thank you to everybody joining us here on the broadcast here for the second ever Women's LAXNAI tournament as we've got our 5th place matchup here. This is the consolation bracket. 8 teams joining us this year for the women's lacrosse team, and it's a little upgrade here from what we had last year. So nice to see that we are getting more teams and more women out here supporting this tournament, and glad to give them a bit of a global stage here that they can come out here and meet some of the best women's lacrosse has to offer here. As both these teams are going to shortly come out of the timeout here as Identity Lacrosse are up 3-1 right now. 2 goals from London Lazor and Kendall Polak getting the second goal off the breakaway. She got the second goal for Identity Lacrosse. That's 1. But it was the second goal of the team. London Lazor scoring the first and third. It was Brindley Ronan for Tri-City who has their lone goal so far. So we're going to see if we're going to have some changes here from Tri-City to get themselves back into this game. They're down by 2. And as we get back underway, waiting for both of the players to head to the face-off circle. Erica Chiefs will be taking the face-off for Tri-City. And Selena Beauvais will be taking it for Identity Lacrosse number 69. Referees are making sure that the scoreboard is up to par. And here we go. Face-off won by Tri-City. And that's Chiefs coming in. She's going to try a solo mission. It takes the shot. Oh, it just goes wide as she leapt into the air to make that one. But ball recovered here by Evangeline Rose, who has her on the far side, but she's being stick checked there by London Lazor. Pass across, oh, just hits the top of the stick, and it'll be an over and back. So it's going to be identity ball here as they'll take it into the attacking zone. Lazor over the shot, and that just barely goes wide. Hits off the half wall. It'll be picked up by Tri-City. That's Sam DeCondo. She'll get it to Necker. There's a shot. And Carly Necker, she had the game winner in the last game. Also the daughter of the owner of the Utica Yeti, which is kind of the jerseys that they're wearing right now. They have Utica Yeti jerseys on. At the point, Brindley Ronan, the goal scorer for Tri-City. Get it to Necker, but Necker can't handle the pass. It's on the ground and picked up by Identity Lacrosse. Identity trying to take it out of their own zone. Oh no, and that ball is now in the hands of London Lazor. She's on a breakaway. Shot it, saved by Berra. Absorbs it right in the chest. Now back the other way we come. Here comes Triumph City. Behind the back pass, just misses its mark. And it'll go into the near side corner. 50-50 ball here. Loose on the ground and picked up by Tri-City. Low shot, it just goes wide as Leah Altieri try to get that through. And now back the other way. Here comes Identity Lacrosse here. On a breakaway chance. Shot on the top end, saved by Berra, stopping Beauvais. High outlet pass misses the mark. And Pollock will be able to recorral it in her own zone. Kenna Pollock has a goal so far in this game. She'll get it to Oriana Brown. Now to the near side. Goes Cornelius. Tries to get that pass off. Now there's a battle for it here on the near side boards. Oh, and that push. And it looks like there's a penalty coming up here. Instead, it happened on the far side. It's going to be a slashing call against Identity Lacrosse. And Kendra Hill is going to head to the box for a slashing minor. See if we can see that one more time if possible. And it's going to happen right there. That's where the penalty is. Undisciplined. It happened away from the play. And now Tri-City has a chance to pull within one here on this power play opportunity. Necker has it on the near side. Through the middle shot, and it just goes wide. Popped to the air and taken by DeCondo. DeCondo. Now to Necker. Necker with a low shot, and it went off a defender. That was Kyrie White with a block. There's a shot at save. Shot clock went off, but they were supposed to reset the clock, and they do. There's the shot. Oh, and it just rolls in. And the Yeti get themselves a power play goal as it's Brindley Ronan once again who gets her second goal of the game. It's now 3-2. There's that low shot. And Blackbird got a good chunk of it, but not quite all of it. We'll take a look at here again on the replay one more time. There's the pass out to the point. There's the shot. And she got a good chunk of it, and it just trickles in. So a power play goal here for Tri-City puts them to within one, and they're going to strike again. Chiefs takes a shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Rebound, they get it. They take the shot, and saved by Blackbird. It was easily stopped through the 5-hole. There's a low roll the other way. Shot over the top. Oh, it's stopped by Berra. She had to take a little short hop to stop that one. She elevated herself just enough. Oh, that check from behind. That's going to draw a penalty here. It's going to be against Identity Lacrosse, and it looks like Kendall Polak is headed to the box. Could be checking from behind. It could be cross-checking. You really could call it either way here. They're going to say checking from behind on that hit. Yeah, a little bit of a blindside hit there for sure, and they're going to call that every time. So Tri-City already successful on their last power play attempt. Let's see if they can do that again here to tie things up. The far side. Low shot. That just goes wide left side. And that ball will travel across the line. It'll be over and back. So it will be Identity ball here as they are trying to kill off a penalty but have it in the attacking zone. 36 seconds left on the penalty. And that is London Lazor. She's got some speed. She knows she can dance around, but she'll try to pass on her front. Shot and save by Barra. Identity still have the ball. They get the reset clock, so they essentially kill this penalty off. Another shot and save by Barra. And Identity still has the ball again. And Lazor will just hand it off. Now back to Lazor. Low shot just goes way wide, and Tri-City will pick it up. And now we are back to even strength. As Leah Alteri take it across. Now here on the near side. Stutter step, low shot, and that just goes wide. Ball recorralled by Tri-City there on the far side. Pass, just misses the stick. Picked up by Ronan, who has 2 goals, both of them so far. And shot clock violation will award the ball here to Identity Lacrosse. And that outlet pass is intercepted by Sam DeCondo. One-on-one, DeCondo gonna come in with speed. Low shot, it just goes wide. That was a bit of an underhand shot. A little push there will give the ball to Identity Lacrosse. Identity Lacrosse right now has 1 woman back right now to prevent any outlet passes from sneaking through. They're going to make Tri-City work for it to tie the game up. As Chiefs sends it up to the far side. It's an odd man rush. There's the shot, bounces, and just goes high, too high on the bounce shot. Ball on the near side. Identity Lacrosse will get the loose ball pickup, and back the other way we come. Now there's a partial breakaway chance over the top. Shot and save by Barra as she knew her angle and cut her off at the pass. There's a little bit of a crunch there. That ball's jarred loose. It's one-on-one here. Takes a shot on Lazor. Can't quite get it off there. She'll throw it back to the far side. There's the shot. Foot save. Rebound. And Barrow will be able to scoop it up. Watch out there. She almost lost that ball, but she controlled it and corralled it. But Barrow makes a good save. A long outlet pass, and it looks like a timeout is going to be taken here by Tri-City with 6 minutes left to go in this game. They're going to see if they can devise some kind of strategy to tie this game up, and we will be right back after this short break. And we are back coming out of the timeout as Tri-City had called it They'll have possession to start things off as we come out of the break. They're down by 1 with 6 minutes left to go here. They're going to see if they can tie things up. Right now, I would probably circle in on number 3, Brindley Ronan, who has 2 goals for Tri-City. She has them all right now. I don't see her out there on offense yet. So right now, it'll be Sam DeCondo who will have the honors to start things off. And let's see what their plan is to try to get this goal. On the far side, Alteri cutting in. Cross pass, low shot. Oh, it just goes way wide. That was at point blank range, too. So the plan seemed to work in theory. And now here's a chance. Back the other way. Partial breakaway chance. Shot on the top and score! And a low bouncing shot for Identity Lacrosse. Hits home. And now they lead it by a score of 4-2. There's that low bouncing shot. Got through 5-hole. And Selena Beauvais gets her first goal of the game. That's her 3rd goal of the tournament. So again, the plan for Tri-City looked like it worked in theory, but the execution just missed at the last shot. Here's a chance, low shot, and saved by Barra. It's a low shot, it just goes way wide. Loose ball there on the far side. And we just learned over the break that Lily Barra, 17 years old, in net. It's a very young goaltender who's done a pretty solid job so far in this tournament. Her team fighting for 5th place here, looking for the consolation championship here of 5th place. Here comes Identity Lacrosse. At the point, shot, and London Lazora is denied by Barra. Oh, stick, I believe, almost hit the face of someone there, but now we'll go back the other way. Here goes Brindley Ronan. And Brindley, she's looking for her hat trick. She's got all of Tri-City's goals so far. Going to need a little bit more than that, though, if you want to tie this game up. Now here on the near side. At the point, cutting through, now lobbing it up there. Cross pass, oh, but the time just ran out of the shot clock. But Blackbird able to make the save anyway. Doesn't matter. As we will play on here as London Lazora has it. 2-goal game for her. Lazora looking for the hat trick, and that just goes wide. Ball recovered by Identity on the far side. Barreling way through, taking the shot over the top. Oh, I believe it was Lexi Lazor. She had a great chance. But now Tri-City will take over here. 3 minutes left to go here in regulation. They've got to score twice here, so a minute and a half pace they got to score at. Oh, and Identity clamping down defensively. There's 4 women on 1 Tri-City player. But Tri-City able to come out of the scramble there with the ball. Alteri. Now there's a low shot, it scores! It is good. And Tri-City able to inch their way closer and make it a 1-goal game. It's now 4-3. Take a look at the replay here. There's some good movement with the ball. Passes have been on the mark there. And there it is. Just kind of threw it right at the net and is able to snipe it far side. One more time, we'll take that look. There it is. There's the shot. Yeah, wow, picks the spot cleanly. And Brindley Ronan with the hat trick goal. You're going to have to feed her if you're going to want a chance. And here we go, Tri-City back on the attack. A minute 50 left to go. They're down by 1. At the far side. Back to the point. Alteri gets around her defender, takes the shot, and it just goes wide. Tri-City able to re-corral it, however. They've got it. Altieri again takes the shot. Oh, just fires a little high. It'll be recovered by London Lazor. Lazor, she's got speed. She's not afraid to use it. And there she goes, coming down. She's shooting across. A partial breakaway. Low shot and save by Berra. Berra now gets it to Chiefs. Minute 09 left to go here in regulation. That pass is intercepted by Identity Lacrosse. And a Polak. Here's a pass all alone out in front. Here it is. Shot to the top and score. And Sierra Brown gets the insurance marker for Identity Lacrosse. It is now 5-3. There she is left all alone and no dekes necessary as she throws it over the top and into the corner. Now, it's not over for Tri-City, but you have to imagine they've got to get two very quick goals here. It's a tall order, but not out of the realm. So we'll see what happens here. There's a battle, a scrub for it, and finally picked up by Tri-City. Here comes Evangeline Rose, takes the shot, it's just a little too high. There's the rebound, picked up by Identity Lacrosse. Oh, now here's a chance for Selena Beauvais. She's all alone. Beauvais with a shot. That's saved by Berra, an important one. Tri-City's going to have to come back the other way. Here comes Bridley Roden. She's got a hat trick so far, but they're going to need more than that. 14 seconds left to go. Necker being harassed, and the ball is jarred loose. And that is going to do it here as Identity Lacrosse on a break. We'll just fire one quickly, save, but that is going to do it. As Identity Lacrosse come in here and win the Consolation Championship, they will take 5th place here at the 2nd annual Women's LAXNAI tournament as they defeat the host Tri-City team 5-3. With 4 different goal scorers, but London Lazor has 2 goals to show for it. Tri-City with a valiant effort, but just come up short, and they will finish in 6th place. And Greg Reacher here, back here from Blue Squatch Productions. Greg, I know you have a lot of sentiments here with Tri-City. Very close with them, and what a battle that they fought here.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable to see how far this program's come in such a short period of time. Charlie Versace's coaching them. I mean, he's a SUNY Poly coach. What they're building here in Utica with that man, Paul Necker, who's coming into the view right now, it's amazing. Without him, there would not be the Yeti. There would not be Blue Squatch. Thank you is really all I can say.
And I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, his daughter, Carly, number 1, actually scored the game-winning goal to get them into this 5th place match. So, you know, got to hang your heads up high here. They did a great job here, but just fell short. A very young goaltender there in Lily Berra. She did a great job here for her team. So nothing to be ashamed of here for both of these teams, but it will be Identity Lacrosse who will come away with 5th place here in the Consolation Championships as Tri-City will get the award for 6th place, and that's Lily Berra right there, the 17-year-old. And coming out to receive the award here for Identity Lacrosse, Selena Beauvais, as they win the Consolation Championship. And here, David Bowie here, I want to thank all of you. Thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast. It has been a wonderful week of lacrosse games. And I wouldn't be here without all you guys, the fans, tuning in to watching all of our streams, watching some excellent world-class lacrosse. And thank you very much. And this is my very last game here of the tournament. Thank you so much. Big thank you to everybody out there. And there's our official photographer, Marek Storr. Come all the way over from Poland to be here today, as also his son, Michał Storr, also here participating in the tournament. He was playing for the Pittsburgh Kings Yellow men's team as well. So a little bit of father-son connection here. But it is Identity Lacrosse coming away with the win. Thank you again so much, everybody, for joining us here on the broadcast. A pleasure to be on the internet for you to broadcast these games. On behalf of everybody here at LAXNAI Blue Squash Productions, David Bowie signing off for the final time for LAXNAI 2024. And don't forget, we have the third place and first place games coming up not too long from now. It'll be Thousand Island Spirits versus Loggers LC. And then in the final match, it'll be Sky Women Ascend versus the defending champion BP Lawyers. Steven Stamp will have the call on that one, as the third place match will be coming up shortly. David Bowie signing off for the final time this year. Thank you so much, and have yourselves a wonderful day.